Welcome to Elevate Podcast. I'm Nolan Frost.
I'm Zach Terrill.
And I'm Cody Reagen.
We will be talking about the book Unbroken. So I've enjoyed the book so far, but I'm wondering, what page number are you guys on?
I'm on page 63.
I'm on page 83.
I'm on page 73, so we're on the threes. So
What do you guys think a clear explanation of the injustice was? Like, what system, practice, or belief creates unfairness in this book?
it can kind of be unfair thinking that they got the one bad plane, like that B-24. That kind of makes it hard to just, do your job when your life's always in danger. What do you think, Cody?
I think it's just unfair that he's always been assumed as a bad kid when he's growing up and all his life.
Yeah, he kind of went into life with a bad reputation, but he really did work his way back up. He went from bad kid to Olympian and town hero.
Yeah, I think that it's unfair because Louis trained for multiple years to get to this point of his running career. Then it all got taken away by the Nazis. He then got drafted, which is also unfair because he had plans of fulfilling his Olympic goals.
Yeah, he had a good chance to be number one. He would have got gold, but then he had to get drafted, and I think it was Sweden or Finland that canceled the Olympics.
Due to the war.
Due to the war, yes.
So how do you guys think that the characters reacted in this book?
Well, if we're talking about to the war, I feel like they did pretty good. Louis seemed pretty fine with going to the war. I think he was kind of sad because he wanted to go to the Olympics, but he, worked with what he had and he just did his job.
It ended up working out because he became one
One of the Superman pilot.
one of the members of the Superman crew.
Yeah. Plus, he kind of lucked out. He had a lot of near-death experiences. So
He's also gained a lot of friends from the military.
yeah, family. I even wrote about that. I said that they were like family to him. Mm-hmm. Cody, what do you think?
I think he just went through a lot of conflicts and he didn't let it change who he is or what he wanted to do.
Yeah, and even if I feel like after this war, I think Louis still feels fine because he still has a chance to go back to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I feel like he's mad, but I think he's still focused on his goal, and he's just trying to get done with the war.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys think that there's a common theme going on in the book right now or no?
Yeah, I think,
Voice crack of doom.
I think, that it kind of follows a little bit of luck. I feel like this thing could be luck, because it keeps talking about how Louis gets out of unlucky spots, how he went through 10 death experiences in 1 month of January. I don't know if I could even survive one. And he survived 10 in 1 month. And then it just talks about how he had different times when he survived, running into a mountain, he almost died.
Mm-hmm. I think that there is one. It's just because something unplanned happens doesn't mean it's not going to work out in the end.
Yeah.
I think sort of what Zach said because he was supposed to be on a plane, but it ended up crashing into a mountain but he wasn't on it because he was sick.
Yeah, kind of also back to what Nolan said. He was sick. A scene could be bad stuff happens, but maybe that could save you from some worse. Like Nolan said, it might not have been good, but it's better than what could have happened.
Mm-hmm. How do you guys think that this connects with the real world today?
I think it kind of connects with just life in general. People can grow up with different scenarios, and then stuff can just get thrown at them. You could have someone that grows up with a lot of money, but then something happens, they can lose it. Or someone poor can grow up and get a lot of money, and they can just change. Stuff can happen that you don't expect to happen.
You just have to learn how to adapt to it.
Yeah, that's why, because that happens a lot in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Cody, what do you think about that?
Yeah, there's sudden conflicts that happen in everybody's life, and you just have to adapt and just let it roll.
They didn't expect that war.
Yeah, they just had to overcome and adapt to the fact that they were getting drafted and they had to go perform at their best.
Yep. And they didn't really. They weren't happy about it, but they still went into it with a good attitude, which is what got them through the war.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What do you guys think about Louis in general?
I think that he started off not too good of a kid, and
Kind of a little daredevil, reckless.
yeah, he was like a daredevil. He was also misunderstood because people thought that he was like just pure evil. Which I mean, he wasn't the greatest kid, but he also
He
wasn't
was just
terrible.
Yeah, he wasn't that bad.
he was stealing stuff, but just to survive.
Yeah. He's kind of like he was just adventurous. He wanted to get to know the world. And then I think once he joined track, this really just like when he decided like,
He matured.
yeah,
His brother.
he was like, dang, I don't know what's gonna happen if I don't lock in life.
Yeah, he ran away, came back, and decided that he wanted to focus on track and he would give it his all.
Yeah, and then of course Louis' brother gave him that opportunity. Louis' brother seems like a pretty good guy himself. Louis always kind of lived in a shadow, which kind of hurt him probably. But I think Louis' brother is a pretty good dude.
Yeah, Louis' brother made a sacrifice to make Louis better.
Yeah, and he doesn't seem sad that he's gonna be living in Louis' shadow right now. Like he seemed fine. He was pretty proud of
He's
his brother.
happy for him, yeah.
Yeah, not jealous. Which, it's not like hard to do that, like not be jealous. But if your brother's an Olympian and you're just like a normal, regular guy, you're gonna be wondering, did I have that potential? Could that have been me? But he's fine with that. He's happy. He doesn't need that. Now another question I'm kind of wondering is, how do you guys think you would feel if you were in Louis' shoes, like when he learned that he had to go to war?
I would definitely be scared, especially because I know well, now I do, but I didn't know what the Nazis would have been capable of at that time. But just everything, it was just chaos everywhere, so you never really knew what to expect, and you just had to follow the orders and just do what you're told. But
Yeah, I think I would be pretty scared too. I mean, I don't really want to go to war.
especially if everything's like not as advanced as it is today.
Yeah, and then, I mean, he had experiences with the Nazis in the past, but it was never anything terrible. He knew that they were pretty serious, but he just kind of didn't know a lot. And I feel like if I'm going to war and I don't really know what's going on, I'm obviously going to be worried. And then again, with his B-24, I'd be pretty terrified. Like, everybody's dying that's taking that plane out. And then they were talking about that island where they were bombing it. Like, they were talking about how terrible that was. I think I'd probably be in the corner of the plane crying the entire time until we got home. So I don't know if I would treat war very well. And I'd be pretty mad. I'd be like, dang, I should be training for the Olympics right now. Instead, my plane's about to blow up.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to react.
Yeah. Cody, what do you think you'd be like?
I'd be really scared because even if nothing happens to me, I would still, just all the stuff I would still see happen to other people.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're probably watching people that you know die. Like, you get to know that dude at the base. You're just, like, waiting around playing poker with that dude.
Becomes one of your best friends, and then a couple hours later, he's dead.
Yes, like, that dude's laying there on the bottom of the floor. I mean, that's brutal. You can't really make, like, I mean, it's going to be hard to make connections.
Especially Lou was also like decently young at this time, so he also had a lot more life to live. And if he died young, then
I mean, you don't have much to look forward to.
yeah,
Like,
a lot to live for.
and then, also, just curious, what's happening in your part of the book right now?
Right now, my book is just talking about the plane and how Louis and his squad like learned to adapt and how to use it and everything. And it just basically is updating us with like what Louis is doing right now.
Yeah, mine's talking about the plane, but it's talking about how like different stuff would happen that caused them to like explode. They were talking about how one time a dude fell back in the plane and he grabbed onto a raft by accident, and it expanded, and then it like killed everyone on the. No, actually, that's wrong. The plane landed and they survived safely, but the raft could have killed them. So something so small can kill them. That's pretty surprising.
What about you, Cody?
My book, Lou was in the trenches for the war, and he ended up getting bombed by Japan for a very long time. And he saw people get torn to pieces. Their base was torn up. A B-24 bomber blew up.
Yeah, like everyone's getting torn up. They're talking about this one part of the book where these sharks were like attacking these people, and nobody survived. Like the plane hadn't wrecked much. Like it was just like you could still see shore from where they wrecked, and the sharks just ate them up. And I find that crazy. Like even if you didn't get very far, like one small mistake still kills you. Kills you. But I feel like that's just kind of what I think about the book.
Yeah.
And that'll be a wraps.